Hello and welcome to World Talks on TVP World with me, Ashim Kumar. NATO foreign ministers are meeting in Brussels at a tense and a pivotal moment for the alliance. US-Russia talks on Ukraine have brought no breakthrough. Europe feels increasingly sidelined and America's top diplomat is notably absent. At the same time, NATO is coordinating massive logistical support for Ukraine from its Polish hub while confronting a surge in Russian hybrid attacks across Europe. So how united is NATO and what does this moment mean for Ukraine and Europe's security? Joining us is Colonel Vaidotas Malinionis. He retired, a founder and managing director, National Defence Foundation. Colonel, welcome back to TVP World. Thanks for taking time.
Thank you for inviting.
Before we kick off, there's a short soundbite from Polish Foreign Minister Radosław Sikorski that I'd like to share with you and then get your view on it.
We are making an additional expression of solidarity with the people of Ukraine, and Poland is delighted to be joining Norway and Germany in a package from the American program of supporting Ukraine, together the sizable sum of $500 million. We hope that the United States notices it. We hope that Ukraine notices it. And above all, we hope that other allies see it as encouragement to also take advantage of this program so that Putin gets the message and Ukraine can get a fair peace.
So Foreign Minister Sikorski was referring to the prioritized Ukraine requirements list, or PURL, agreement. What's that all about?
Well, this PURL agreement is actually resources or money from Europe, which are, allocated to purchase American weapons. Yes, so this is very important, and because some American weapons are very precious, like Patriot systems, yes, and others. And so this package is really good because Ukraine needs badly, those weapons to cope with the ongoing attacks on their territory, to protect their critical infrastructure. Especially, it is very important. Winter season is starting, so I think it's a timely package, and I hope it will be consistent.
But countries are already doing this, aren't they? They are purchasing American equipment for Ukraine's defense independently. Does it make a difference that there is now actually a pool of money? Poland, Germany, Norway have contributed to it so far. It's $500 million, a fair sum. What's changing? Why have they created this pool? And do we expect other countries to get involved?
Well, maybe the goal is, to increase support for Ukraine and to get more flexible system on purchasing weapons. So then the pool of resources will be bigger than, some systems, weapon systems, can be ordered for the future, because I believe that this, I don't know how long it takes, for example, to purchase one or another system, but probably Americans also need to know the plan, and if they see that they have more resources for that, so they will be capable to produce more needed equipment and weaponry. So I think it's a good thing that there is a pool where other nations, the European nations, can contribute. Plus, please keep in mind that European contribution for the assistance for Ukraine is really still very low. In average, European countries allocates only 0.1% out of their GDP. Of course, not all countries the same little, but average is not very nice. Even keeping in mind how the threat is high here.
Understood. So there is more that some European countries can do. Now, Mark Rutte, the NATO Secretary General, referred to the Russian hybrid threat, to which it sounded like a robust response had been crafted. What can you tell us about the level of this threat and what NATO can do to defend itself?
Well, particularly, I think the one topic which was discussed during NATO foreign ministers meeting, yes, they are discussing about proactive and more aggressive posture, to cope with the hybrid threats. So there are tools, I think, and the proactive, more aggressive, measures is also, messaging to Russia to get more united messages, to show that we understand what is coming, they understand the situation and we take seriously. And probably, there are also operational and strategical decisions. For example, European NATO countries can, contribute, more troops, more resources for example, for protecting critical infrastructure in the eastern frontier, yes, organizing more exercises, and also very important, the messaging to Russia. And I think the reaction, because Putin just issued to...
Understood. Now, Colonel, we've just got about a minute or so left. So very quickly, if you would, please. The sense that we're getting from our correspondents in Brussels is that Europe feels that it has been sidelined by the United States, who are holding direct conversations with Russia, and also the United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio was absent from these NATO talks in Brussels. Is Europe being sidelined? Is the US pulling away from NATO? What's your sense of this?
I think the sense, we in Europe, should mature and become and should start act like an adult. We should take care more seriously about our own defense, and then not rely purely on, for example, the United States, because right now we see that there are some issues where reliability sometimes looks not really very clear. So I think we should take more serious approach to get more united, because Europe has resources. Yes, we have resources, and we have enough power to crush Russia's war machine. But what is lacking unity and political will. So, but the faster we understand this, and the faster we start acting in this way, the more secure we will be.
Well, we look forward to that happening. Colonel Malinionis, thank you very much, as always, for sharing your analysis with our audience. Have a good evening, sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And that brings us to the end of this episode of World Talks. As always, stay with us. Lots more coming up.